Hey everybody, Jules here. Before we get going, this video is brought to you by Omaze, but more about them in a bit.
If there's one thing you need to know about me and how I like to play video games, it's that I absolutely love a sniper rifle. There's actually a clip of me on my Twitch channel where I say the following. I'm an easy to please woman. All I need in life is a one-shot kill sniper rifle. Not in life. In video games. In a video game, not in life, please don't report me. Whether you're playing an open world RPG, an action adventure, or a military shooter, there are a whole lot of video games that give you access to high-powered long boy guns that often take 3 to 5 business days to reload. They may not be for everyone, but I'm guessing if you're joining me on the journey of this list, they're probably for you. In this list, we're counting down the 10 greatest sniper rifles video games have ever let us get our hands on. Now, a lot of these entries came straight from you, so be sure to head down to that comment section and make sure to get your say in if your pick doesn't appear in the top 10. I'm Jess from WhatCulture, and here are the 10 best sniper rifles in video game history ranked. Number 10, 05. CYBERPUNK 2077. It's certainly not the stealthiest sniper rifle in video games, or even in CYBERPUNK 2077, but you'd be hard-pressed to find a sniper rifle that's more fun to use than this one. And it's the weapon that inspired me to write this list, so let's kick this off with a bang and talk about the 05 power rifle. I'll admit that my use of the word best here is a touch more subjective than it is with the rest of these entries, and you will have to sink a whopping 20 points into your body stat to be able to unlock the full potential of this thing, but once you do, it's a bombastic dream. With its explosive rounds that dispense thermal damage and an effect that increases the reload speed with the amount of enemies that are set on fire, you won't be taking cover or going stealthy with this monster of a gun. But it is incredibly hard not to let loose with maniacally laughing. I know, I've tried. 05 only has 3 rounds, and it takes approximately 4,000 years to reload. But one shot from this thing can take out a pile of bad dudes in one fell swoop, and the ones who don't get one shot or decimated by the 300% headshot damage multiplier will burn to smithereens soon after. Ironically, you obtain it during a quest that requires you to punch a bunch of people, so you'll be itching for its chaotic goodness once you've earned it. It may not have the magnetic bullet capabilities of the Ashura Smart Rifle or the reload speed or built-in silencer that the Overwatch rifle has, but I promise you'll be hard-pressed to find a rifle that you have more sheer joy just using in and around the world of Night City, quite like 05. Number 9. Black Widow, Mass Effect 3. Picking a favorite sniper rifle from the Mass Effect series is a little like picking a favorite child. While I have a huge soft spot for the level 10 HMWSR Master Sniper Rifle from Mass Effect 1, which I used to kill Saren in about 5 seconds, I think the Black Widow deserves this spot more. Perhaps nowhere is this exemplified more than the fact that this thing is going to cost you 125,000 credits at the Spectre Requisitions Terminal in Mass Effect 3. Set this beast up with armor-piercing rounds and a heavy barrel, and you're going into battle nigh on unstoppable. Whether it's the M98 Widow from Mass Effect 2 or its Black Widow successor in Mass Effect 3, this sniper is wildly accurate, deals huge amounts of damage, has moderate recoil, sounds like a whole freaking cannon, and lets you fire off 3 shots before reloading. When the thing is a one-shot kill and shoots straight through dudes, there's very little to complain about. The worst thing we can say about this one is that it turns a lot of combat engagements into an absolute cakewalk, but look, if you didn't want a souped up incredible gun, you probably wouldn't be watching this list, so I think we're good to go. Number 8, Anti-Material Rifle, Fallout New Vegas. Next up, we've got another RPG, and largely the reason all the RPGs are stacked up the top is that while their snipers can't quite compare to the heavy hitters offered up in an FPS, there are still some really impressive options. The Anti-Material Rifle from Fallout New Vegas is one such standout and a perfect pick for those looking to kill things off in the game's post-apocalyptic wasteland from a nice safe distance. Now we're gonna put aside the is it technically a sniper rifle debate, because look, you could split hairs if you really wanted to, but all the snipey goodness is there, so we're gonna enjoy it. The Anti-Material Rifle is a ballistic sniper rifle with a base damage value of 110 and a pure unadulterated joy value of over 9,000. If you've ever been flattened by a deathclaw one too many times and internally vowed revenge, then this is the gun to deliver it with. This 50 caliber bolt action rifle and VATS are like 2 peas in a pod. It's designed to be used at massively long distances, it's well balanced, and is fully capable of delivering a one-shot kill. On top of that, it can also use incendiary or explosive ammo, and while its ammo is kind of rare, so it's hard to get your hands on, this is an absolute deathclaw dropper if you've ever seen one. And it lets you take care of deathclaws while being outside of the range of being clawed to death, so that's good. Number 7, the LONGSHOT. Gears of War. If you're a sniper rifle fan tucking into Gears of War, you're absolutely going to want to reach for the LONGSHOT, which, well, it shoots from really far away. I'm sure you figured that out from the name. The gun might only be able to fire off a single shot at a time, but when the bullets hit hard enough to take an enemy's head clean off, then one shot is all you need. You'll be able to get your taxes done in the amount of time it takes this brutal boom buddy to reload, but it's all worth it when you're doing this much damage. The sound of pulling off a headshot with this one is oh so satisfying, but you don't even need to land a headshot to take an enemy down in some cases. The gun is just that powerful. Immensely satisfying and deadly in every way, the LONGSHOT may slow things down just a little compared to its cousins in your arsenal, but its stopping power is unmatched. Bernie put it best when she said, "You need a LONGSHOT. Reloading's a pain in the ass, but it'll stop a truck."
So, earlier on in the video, we mentioned that we were once again partnering up with our good friends Omaze, who we absolutely love working with because they help non-profit organizations around the world to make this place slightly better and give you the chance to win amazing prizes. And today you, yes you, my friend, listening to this video, have the chance to win a custom Tesla Model S Apex, all while supporting a great cause, this time around the Peterson Automotive Museum. All you gotta do to enter is just go to amaze.com/WCG. Now, I will show you the Tesla in a moment, but if you're not aware, the Peterson Automotive Museum is a non-profit organization dedicated to exploring the effects automobiles have had on global life and culture. And by taking part in this competition, you will help continue education programs as well as aid the creation of new exhibitions and community events. And speaking of saucy cars, let's take a closer look at the custom Tesla Model S Apex, which is a car that is so beautiful it feels like God has personally come down from heaven and kissed both of my eyeballs. Plus, of course, this being a Tesla, it's got enough gadgets to make Batman's utility belt look about as techie as an electrical cord threaded through your trousers. Not only does it pump out 1,020 brake horsepower from its 3 electric motors, that's more than I can count, but it will hit 0 to 60 in just 1.99 seconds and let you push things up to 200 miles per hour at its top speed. However, that speed is surely going to make you worry if you're going to be able to get home after blitzing it about, right? Well, fret not, my friend, because this has a range of 396 miles. That is enough to have you screaming around most of the UK, or as is more likely, getting stuck in traffic while looking very cool just outside the M4. And in addition to this, you get carbon ceramic brakes, a panoramic sunroof, 21-inch custom wheels, and a cyano red UPX von Holhausen bamboo leather interior. Which must be amazing because look at how many words it took me to describe it. All in all, this package is worth nearly $198,000, which is not to be sniffed at, my friend. So for your chance to win this custom Tesla Model S Apex, all you gotta do is go to omaze.com/WCG. And all donations support the amazing work of the Peterson Automotive Museum. In the meantime, best of luck, and back to the video.
Number 6. Barrett 50 caliber. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. There's a good reason why this particular gun is the last sniper rifle unlocked in Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare's multiplayer, and that's because it's an absolute beast. Yet another massive shortcut to getting strangers and friends to hate you super quickly. Have a little skill with this one and you'll be racking up kills in no time. An honorable mention for the M40A3 here, which is also fantastic, but the Barrett's variable zoom functionality and unusually meaty 10-round magazine have made it a favorite for certain COD players. It can have a slightly sluggish aim down sights time, but equipping the ACOG scope goes a long way to making up for this disadvantage. Pairing these two together will also set you up nicely for close range sniping as the ADS magnification is reduced. There's still a lot of hate for Barrett COD players since this rifle was so brutal it'd take out most players without even needing to land a headshot. That said, there are still plenty of great sniper rifles to choose from in Call of Duty, and the best will largely depend on your playstyle preference. There are so many great options. In fact, there may be one more still to come on this list, but we'll get to that. Number 5, Mosin Nagant, Metal Gear Solid 3 and Sniper Elite. Coming in at the halfway point, we've got the Mosin Nagant, a bolt-action service rifle that appears in both Metal Gear Solid and Sniper Elite. In Metal Gear Solid 3, you obtain the gun by defeating the End non-lethally, who was all set to use it against you. And if it's good enough for the legendary Ancient Sniper of the Cobra unit, it's certainly good enough for you. The bolt-action rifle has a 5-round magazine magazine, it's impressively accurate and an excellent choice if you're keen to snipe your way through Snake Eater as much as possible. In Sniper Elite, where the Mosin Nagant is a staple of the series, it's equally impressive. Its stats are better than any other gun in the game, and while the reload time might try your patience, its high muzzle velocity, high damage, and every single other thing about it makes it just about the best weapon choice in Sniper Elite. Number 4. The Intervention, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. When we asked you guys if you thought the Barrett was the best sniper rifle in video game history, a third of you said yes, and the rest of you ran to the comments to say, what the hell, where is the Intervention? Here to answer that very question is entry 4, here for that very gun, the unstoppable force of bolt-action rifles. The CHATAC Intervention is the ultimate one-shot kill sniper rifle in Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer, due to its high damage output and easy handling. There's a heated debate over whether or not it's better than the Barrett rifle, and I'll leave that up to you to sort out in the comments section, but it's undeniable that either is a super strong choice for COD fans who want to lay out the competition from far away. Arguably one of, if not the most iconic sniper rifle on this list, the Intervention earned loads of fans due to its high fire rate, impressive stopping power, and delicious sound effects. There's a reason it was this particular sniper rifle that launched a sea of YouTube montages. It's just that fun to use, and it's just that good. Number 3. AWP Magnum Sniper Rifle, Counter-Strike. No list about the all-time best sniper rifles in video games would be complete without the AWP, so I'm sure as heck not gonna try and sneak through to the end of this list without including it. For the uninitiated, the AWP is so iconic it's practically a meme, and it's from one of the most, if not the most, legendary FPS of all time. The AWP can deliver a one-shot kill blow on any body part, and was so wildly overpowered that plenty of CS servers would ban it in the early days because of how unfair it made matches. The sound is enough to strike trauma-induced horror into the hearts of anybody who sunk hours in a Counter-Strike as a kid, and is wildly satisfying for those who aren't on the wrong end of it. The AWP may not be technically the most powerful sniper rifle on this list, but it's absolutely in a league of its own as the most iconic. Number 2. Sniper Rifle System 99, Anti-Materiel. Halo. You wanted this one and you got it. Voted the best sniper rifle in gaming history by you on our YouTube page, it's the SRS-99 from the Halo series. And no, we did not put it in our number 1 spot, but I'll get to that. Just because it's not in the top spot doesn't mean there's anything less than awesome about this powerhouse of a weapon though. Establishing itself firmly in both its iconic and legendary status, the SRS-99 is massively powerful but well balanced. It's not a gun for everybody, but those with a penchant for pulling off quick precision shots will quickly become the pariah of every engagement as you zip your way through maps, eliminating everyone in sight. The accuracy and speed on this thing is delightful, coupled with its multiple magnification settings, armor-piercing rounds, and semi-auto capabilities. This is a one-shot kill death machine that will make your friends hate you. That said, you'll probably be getting so many kills you won't really care. Number 1. FARSIGHT XR20, Perfect Dark. Now this is a really contentious one because this particular gun did not win our community poll where we asked you guys what the best sniper rifle in gaming history was. Not only did it not win, it didn't come second, it didn't even come third. But a lot of you guys in the comments quite rightly pointed out that you reckon it probably didn't rank higher because not enough people played Perfect Dark. So here I am, I pulled an override, and it's at number 1. Now I'm among the scrubs who haven't played Perfect Dark, so I'm going to defer to you guys here because you had plenty to say about this beauty. The FARSIGHT XR20 is a one-hit railgun that is honestly essentially unstoppable. It shoots through any wall and obstacle, has an X-ray scope, comes packed with an alternate targeting mode that automatically searches for enemies to pop off when you're zoomed in, and kills in one shot. It's arguably kind of broken given this thing lets you take somebody out from several rooms away and it basically targets them for you, but it's still very cool to pull off. Is this one an OP troll gun that made you lose friends? Possibly. Is it an absolute beast and a ton of fun to use? Absolutely. That's the end of our list, but do let me know down in that comment section what your pick is for the very best sniper rifle in video game history. As always, I've been Jess from WhatCulture. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you like, you can come say hi to me on my Twitter account where I'm @JessMcDonald, but make sure you stay tuned to us here for plenty more great gaming lists.